Let's pack for Icon of the Seas.
Welcome back to A Couple Travelers. Andy and Jenna here, just a few days away from getting aboard the world's largest cruise ship, Icon of the Seas, and we have to pack for our vacation. So we're going to show you our Caribbean cruise packing list today, go line by line, and show you some select items that we're bringing aboard.
And stay tuned to the end of the video. We're actually going to put up our packing list so you can take a screenshot and use it for your next cruise. Step number 1, remove dog from your bag.
Bailey, what are you doing? You can't come with us, I'm sorry.
There's already a dog on Icon of the Seas. I know.
It's okay, we'll miss you.
You're gonna be with Grandma and Grandpa. We're gonna start off with clothing because this is gonna be the bulk of what you pack. It's gonna take up the most volume of your suitcase. So I'm gonna go through what I pack and then I'll have Andy talk through what he packs. We're going on a 7-night sailing. We're gonna have 2 nights in Miami, so we have a lot to pack for. So for me, I'll pack bras, underwear, socks. Make sure I have enough for the week plus more. T-shirts, a variety of swimsuits and cover-ups, enough for the week. Shorts, 1 pair of jeans is plenty for a Caribbean cruise. Leggings, which I mainly just wear to fly in. 1 sweatshirt, again, mainly just to fly in. Then I have on here formal night outfits and other theme night outfits. So I recommend before your cruise, looking at what your itinerary has. So for us, we have 4 theme nights that we want to participate in. So we have a formal night, a white night, a Caribbean night, and a dress your best night. So I don't have my white outfit with me, but like for formal night, I know I'm gonna wear this black dress. I think I'm gonna wear this blue dress on dress your best night. I might wear this on Caribbean night. I have another option too. And then for white night, I'm just wearing like a white blouse with jean shorts or some sort of shorts. It'll be casual. So we took a look, we wanted to participate, and then we planned out what we were wearing on those nights. So I put those evening attires on my checklist to make sure I have something for all of those theme nights. Then I have dresses, which I mainly like to wear on all of the other evenings, even if it's casual dresses to throw on for dinner. I have pajamas, flip-flops, sandals, sneakers, dress shoes, which I'll wear with the dress for formal night, sunglasses, hats, and then purses for evening. So I have 2 purses that I like to bring to have at night on the cruise. One is more like a formal one to go with like the nicer dresses, and then one's a more casual one. Just something small to walk around the ship that can fit your phone and your SeaPass card and like a lipstick or whatever else little that I might need to walk around the ship at night. That is everything in the women's clothing column that I check off.
Men's clothing, very similar to women's clothing with a few changes, but overall, undershirts, underwear, socks, t-shirts, all very self-explanatory. Swimsuit and any swim shirts in case you want to, not get too sunburnt on your vacation. Shorts, I'm a big proponent of wearing shorts on Caribbean vacations, as most people are, I'm sure. Jeans for any sort of more formal plans. Sweatpants in case it gets chilly. Sweaters or sweatshirts for the same reason. And then anything for theme nights, like Jenna said. So we have our white night, our Caribbean night, our dress to impress night, and our formal night on this sailing. So planning for that. Any pajamas you want to bring, flip-flops and sandals for your footwear. Also, I'm bringing a pair of dress shoes for formal night to go with that outfit. Sneakers and boat shoes. Sneakers primarily for excursions in case you want some extra comfort while you're walking around. Sunglasses are a must on any Caribbean vacation. And then a hat. I'm bringing, I think, 2 hats, again, just to protect from the sun while you're in the pool or on an excursion.
So the next section is super short. It is travel essentials, and first and foremost, need to have your passports. Then of course I recommend you make sure you have health insurance cards. You should have all of your travel documents. I make sure I print out all of my confirmations for the cruise any excursions or extras that we booked, our pre-cruise hotel confirmations, flight confirmations. I just like to have hard copies personally, but that is of course up to you. Any medications that you need, I like to have in my backpack to fly and to actually physically walk onto the cruise ship. And then I have face masks as an optional. Next, we're gonna talk about toiletries. This is probably the longest list on the packing list itself. But before we do that, I did want to mention that I am a travel agent. And if you're interested in sailing aboard Icon of the Seas or any of Royal Caribbean's other ships, I'd love to help you out. It is completely free to work with a travel agent. So if you're interested in receiving a no obligation quote or just receiving some more information, I'd love to help you out. My email address will be in the video description below. But let's get into toiletries. First of all, I always recommend having some sort of nice large bag. I love the convenience of hanging this in like the bathroom door of the cruise ship. It makes it easy and kind of keeps things off the countertops, since cruise ship rooms, especially cruise ship bathrooms, are very small. So keeping things off the counter is very helpful. So let's go through the list. We like to bring toothbrush and toothpaste, floss, deodorant, shampoo and conditioner, body wash, face soap, pain reliever, fever reducer, eye care products, feminine products, hairbrush or comb, razor and other shaving items that are needed, hair care products. For me, I bring makeup and makeup wipes, mouthwash. We bring a variety of sunscreen. Like for this trip, we're bringing 2 lotions, 2 sprays, a face sunscreen, and 2 sunscreen chapsticks.
And we do that primarily because wherever we go, it's gonna be more expensive there, significantly more expensive.
We always come home with some, but like we tend to use more than we think that we do. And like I'm just very pale and freckly, so I really need it. But we always go through a lot, so it's good to bring a lot because you'll spend a lot on it if you buy it on the ship or if you go to a resort or something. It's gonna be expensive, especially for like the good quality sunscreen. We also bring aloe vera and liquid hand soap for our room. This is a really fun tip. So we like to bring our own bottle of liquid hand soap because all of the cruise lines that we've been on, they only give you like bar soap in your room. And I hate that. And you wash your hands so much on a cruise ship. So we brought one, like when we went on our Alaska cruise, we went through the entire bottle during the week. That's like how much we wash our hands. So we waited till we were in Seattle and bought the soap so we didn't have to fly with it because we traveled with so much for Alaska. But for this, we were flying with the soap, just throwing it in our checked bag. Then we have a couple more items. Bug spray, a Tide to Go pen, which has saved me on multiple occasions, Q-tips, hand sanitizer and wipes, perfume, and cologne. We like to buy like travel ones to save on space, Band-Aids, clothing wrinkle spray. In case you don't know, there aren't any irons on cruise ships. You can't bring steamers on board or anything like that. So a wrinkle spray is pretty much your only option unless you want to pay for like a dry cleaning service or anything like that to get the wrinkles out of your clothes from traveling. So that is definitely a must for packing. And then I also have on here heartburn medication and a bonine or seasick medication of some sort. And that wraps up the very long toiletry list. So we have 2 small lists left. Before we get into miscellaneous, which I'm gonna let Andy go through, I have an excursion packing list, and this list is kind of like when I designed this, it's meant for you to use as a checklist when you're on the cruise for like packing a backpack for you to leave the ship. So it's like, obviously when you're home, make sure you have these items before you leave your house, but then it's like you use this list when you're on the cruise to pack to leave for an excursion, if that makes sense. So you obviously need a backpack or something to carry items off the ship for the day. You'll need your passport and or SeaPass card, definitely the SeaPass card, but some also will require a passport as well. You should make sure of that. I like to bring my ID, insurance cards, cash as well, water bottles, any booking confirmation or tickets for the excursion itself. I know for Royal Caribbean, whenever we've booked excursions in advance, the tickets are always waiting for us in the room, so we make sure to bring that. We bring our camera or our GoPro and our phone along with us. Make sure to pack sunglasses, a hat, sunscreen, hand sanitizer and or wipes, and we like to bring either a disposable or a reusable poncho. We've got caught in rainstorms many times in the Caribbean, and it's nice when you can avoid it. So if you have that, it's nice to just toss into your bag. It doesn't take up much space.
The next section is miscellaneous, and 2 reminders, the first of which, stay tuned to the end of the video where we're going to be putting up the full packing list so you could use it for your upcoming sailing. And then all of these items that are in this section are linked in our Amazon shop, which is linked in the video description below. First thing on the miscellaneous list is your phone. For us, particularly cameras and GoPros and all of the accessories that go along with it. So chargers, batteries, cables, or if you were just capturing memories on your vacation, those are good things for you to have as well. A tablet or laptop, just to stay, another way to stay connected. More specifically about chargers, a portable charger, so while you're out on an excursion, you could charge your phone. Headphones for the airplane, or just to listen to music on your vacation. We have AirPods, just the basic kind, but if you don't have AirPods, you could obviously just do the regular cash and credit cards. We always think to bring an allocation of cash just to tip people, like the person taking your luggage at the port, any of your excursion guides or attendees. Just good to be hospitable in that way. A book or any reading materials that if that's your way to relax on vacation. Plugs and dual port adapters. These are great. So specifically for these, this is a European adapter. A good tip to know for cruise ships is that depending on the market that they're made for, they might not come with a European adapter. Icon of the Seas in the Icon class, they do plan to bring that to the Mediterranean one day, so they have European adapters. So just a good rule of thumb to look for any sort of cabin tours or go on a cruise discussion forum before your trip to understand what actual electrical outlets are in your cabin so you know what to bring. But this is really handy just for the extra USB ports. Again, on Icon in particular, since it's a brand new cruise ship, they are very good about having a lot of USB ports around the cabin. Another option for any sort of electrical adapters are these dual port USB adapters. So if you don't need everything that kind of comes with this bigger Tesson model, these are a great option too if you just want more USB ports in your cabin. Next is magnetic hooks. So these are great for cruise ships. In case you don't know, cruise ship cabin walls are metal. So with magnetic hooks, you could obviously attach them to the wall, hang your lanyards on them, hang a sweatshirt or a light jacket, anything just to give you some extra storage space. Luggage tags. So for Royal Caribbean specifically, I'm sure other cruise lines do it the same, but they will allow you to download these and print them before you're sailing. So we have bought these luggage tag holders. We like to use these because it's just a little bit more sturdy than just stapling it onto your luggage where it's just the paper. Lanyards for your SeaPass cards. So we have our Royal Caribbean lanyards. Next you have backpacks and bags just to walk around the ship. So this is just kind of a pool bag that Jenna has. This is her backpack as well. I have a backpack too. I keep a lot of the camera gear in that while we're going on excursions or walking on the ship. Lastly, for the miscellaneous section, we have towel clips. So we mostly use these at resorts, but same mentality applies while you're aboard a cruise ship as well. So that was our Caribbean cruise packing list. We will put the actual packing list up in the video now so you can take a screenshot and use it for your vacation. Hopefully that was helpful. This was specific for a Caribbean sailing. We have another video already out in the channel that goes through our Alaska cruise packing list because that sailing is very different than any other cruise that you're gonna do. So if you are interested in an Alaska cruise, make sure you go check out that video because that goes into much more detail on that. But last point for Icon of the Seas, again, we are getting aboard the ship for the inaugural sailing. So if you wanna see what that crazy new cruise ship entails, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss all the videos that we have planned coming to the channel very soon.
But that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at A Couple Travelers.
And until next time, keep traveling.